Hello and a warm welcome to All Aboard. I'm Sharon Ferster, and in this series we'll take an exclusive look on board many of the famous cruise ships sailing the ocean waves. Coming up in this edition of the programme, John Cooper is enjoying fun cruising with Carnival Cruise Lines. Plus, he's taking to the rivers with the River Cruise Line. Later on in the programme, Gemma Gofton is 5-star cruising with Princess Cruises. Plus, Richard Cross is enjoying traditional British cruising with P&O Cruises. But first, let's join John Cooper for some fun cruising on board Carnival Vista.
So here it is, the Carnival Vista, the biggest fun ship ever built. There's so much packed into it. There's the water park, there's 19 places to eat on board. There's also Serenity, there's the Seaside Theatre. Well, do you know what? I could go on and on and on about it all day long. But I'll tell you what, should we nip on board and have a look around? Come on. So we've just arrived on board, and where am I? Of course, the buffet. It's the law of the sea. Well, one of the things that you get here on a Carnival cruise is something I can't believe. Something that is free and they just let you help yourself to. Now, to me, it's one of the most dangerous things ever, because all you have to do is come over, grab yourself a cone and vanilla soft serve. I'll go for the soft serve. And you just help yourself. Here it comes. And it's free. I'll go for another one in a few minutes. So we've arrived on board. Shall we go and have a look what our accommodation looks like? Hopefully it'll be good. Here we are. This is a balcony cabin, and as you can see, it's got all the facilities you can need. Loads of wardrobe space, plenty of space here as well. Do you know what? They've even got a USB port here, so you can keep your mobile phones and all your devices all kept going all the time. Lovely lounge area, the bed, and of course there's the balcony. Let's go and have a look at that, shall we? And so here it is, the great outdoors, just next to your indoors. It's fabulous. Plenty of space to sunbathe and take it in. Really are big balconies, they are. And you know what? There's nothing like standing on your own balcony, watching the world go by. Even when you're in port, do you know, once you've upgraded to a balcony, it's hard to go back. Oi, not down there, I'm up here. Listen, this is the atrium. Look at this. This changes all the time, you know, as well. And apart from being a lovely bar, and of an evening, it just comes alive. There's all these shops here as well. It's truly lovely. Come on, let's have a look around. Do you remember when Woolworths used to do pick and mix? Well, I'm in the cherry on the top. This is the best ever sweet shop. They've got all sorts on sale, but look at this for pick and mix. There's so much choice. How much choice can a man have? Do you know what? You'll have to excuse me. I may be some time. The thing is, on board, they sell everything you could possibly want, including all the sportswear and the beachwear you could possibly want. I mean, take these shorts, for instance. I asked if they had them in my size. They said if they have, someone's getting the sack. Well, I mean, well, it's Sunday lunchtime on board the Carnival Vista, and you know, at this point I could go into the marketplace and have a Sunday carvery. Well, I could do, but you know what? I'm looking at Guy's Burgers just over there. Let's go and have a Guy's Burger, shall we? whatever you want to do on a holiday is here on the Carnival Vista. When you say, have you seen that water park back there? How much does it cost to get into a water park? It's included in the price. There's the sports yard where everything's included from mini golf. How much does that normally cost you? There's the sky ride. Things like that cost a fortune. It's all included in the price. And that's what makes a holiday on a Carnival ship so much more affordable in the end, because it's not what you pay to get on, it's what you pay as you go along in your holiday. And with so much included in the price, including the free ice cream, well, this is a holiday for anyone. It's even got a free jogging track, so I'll jog on. So here we are in the Italian specialty restaurant Cucina del Capitano, complete with a great menu. It's a really rustic Italian menu as well, with loads of great things like antipasti and meatballs. We'll come on to that a little later on. We've already got our starters, which includes tomatoes, garlic, all the bread and what have you. The wine's on its way. We've just got to choose now what we're going to have.
For you, it's magic tiramisu.
Oh, many grazie.
Enjoy, buon appetito.
Thank you. Well, you know what they say, no calories at sea. Let's tuck in. You'd love this. Honest. Well, this is the sports box. This is where all the action happens. If you want to watch football or cricket or rugby, this is where it's all at. And I tell you, well, there's a match going on. There's a great atmosphere.
In this World Cup semi-final, 19 points to 15.
Well, this is my favourite part of the evening. We're out and about around the ship and I'm going into one of my favourite bars. It's the piano bar where we all get to sing along.
Put your hands up and shout, put those hands up and shout, put your hands back and shout, come on now. Never get to say you will, never get to say you will, yeah, say you will, come on now, say you just want to get to the fun part, right?
This is Havana. Now, during the day, it's an exclusive area for people who are staying in the Havana suites. But of an evening, it opens up to everybody, including the Havana bar there, which is full of Latin America songs where you can dance the night away. And you know what? It feels so tropical. I think I'd love to stay here a while. In fact, I think I will. I'll just go and join in with the dancing. When you think of going to the movies, you very rarely think of going to top deck of a cruise ship with a swimming pool in the background, plenty of popcorn and cocktails. But do you know what? It beats the local multiplex any day of the week. It'll never be quite the same again.
Thanks, John. Now, let's stay with John, but we are heading to the rivers of Europe with the River Cruise Line on board MS Serenity.
You know, one of the great things about joining a River Cruise Line cruise is that the action starts right in the heart of the city. You're not out in some port miles from anywhere. You're right in the heart of the city where the trams are, the buses are, the sights are, and then you join your ship. Hello, my name's John Cooper. I've been checked in already.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cooper. This is your cabin key.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. All right, thank you. Do you know what? You never get bored. There's so much to do, even down to a giant game of chess. Well, I think that's checkmate. Do you know, one of the nicest things about being on the River Cruise Line is you can just sit back, relax, enjoy the sunshine on top deck, maybe have a drink or two, and the sights just come to you. So as we cruise out of Bratislava and down the Danube, it's time for me to go get changed for the gala dinner.
Thanks, John. Now, just a quick reminder about our first-time guide to cruising is available to you absolutely free of charge. If you'd like a copy, give us a call on 03330 032 216. Calls will be charged at standard national rates. You can also get in touch and request a copy through our website at www.holidayandcruisetv.co.uk. And whilst you're requesting that, we'll take a quick break and see you back here shortly. Hello and welcome back to All Aboard, the series where we take you on board cruise ships for a look behind the scenes. Coming up later on, Richard Cross is on board P&O Cruises Ventura. But first, let's go 5-star cruising with Gemma Gofton on board Caribbean Princess.
Welcome to the Caribbean Princess, a mid-size ship with a very interesting fact, because actress Jill Whelan from The Love Boat christened this ship, and that fact alone makes me want to find out more. Why? Because I love The Love Boat. Whether you're a first-time cruiser or a seasoned cruiser, we all have tons of questions. So head to guest services or shore excursions. I promise there's somebody always on hand who has the answer. We all know that cruising can work up a bit of a thirst, but here's the problem. There are so many bars to choose from. Everybody has their own favourite spot on a ship. Well, the pools, the hot tubs, the treatments, the sanctuary. Yep, I think I found my spot, the spa. Stellar acts, amazing acoustics and fabulous seats. Who wouldn't enjoy a show in here? I'm at the Crown Grill for some speciality dining, and looking at the decor, it's old-time New York charm throughout. Yes, they do mouth-watering steaks, but don't worry if that's not your thing, because there's seafood, lobster and all sorts of amazing things on the menu as well. There are many different grades of stateroom on board, from an inside to a full suite. Now this one is a deluxe balcony and it's really well appointed. Look at all this wardrobe space. Ooh, I mean, I could even fit all my things in here, and how long the drop is. Just long enough for my evening gown for the formal evening, and enough room for my numerous pairs of shoes. And the best bit, obviously, is the balcony. For me, a holiday is sitting outside and taking in the views and the great outdoors. A cruise is the perfect time to enrich your life. You can take in a lecture, appreciate the art, or borrow a book. Or if you're a little bit more tech savvy, don't worry, you can stay in touch as well. On Princess Cruises, they want you to come back new. And I'll be honest, I feel like I'm coming back new even from this small whistle-stop door. Okay, where's the nightclub? There are several formal dining rooms, the Palm Dining Room being one, with traditional dining at the same time with attentive service. The ship runs age-appropriate activities, so from 3 to 17 years, they've got it covered, which means you've got peace of mind and you can indulge in what you want.
Thanks, Gemma. Now for our final ship tour, let's head to the dockside and join Richard Cross on board P&O Cruises Ventura.
Welcome on board Ventura, one of the largest ships in the P&O Cruises fleet, and there is so much going on around the ship all day and all night. Whether you're cruising as a family, as a couple or as a solo traveller, there are lots of facilities going around the ship. So join me as we have a look around Ventura. Well, I've made it on board. It's time to come and explore what the accommodation is about. And P&O Cruises offer everything from inside to ocean views, balconies and even suites. Should we have a look? I'm in an inside stateroom on board Ventura, and one of the things is there's so much space here that you could be enjoying. Plenty of storage space if you're bringing your dresses for the formal evenings on board. There's a well-equipped bathroom, and of course there's the British favourites that you'll know and love with P&O Cruises, including tea and coffee making facilities, and those British 3-pin plugs, so there's no need to bring any adapters. You can keep all your tablet devices, phones and cameras all charged so you can take pictures of all those fabulous destinations. So I've unpacked, and now it's time to discover what's going on around the ship. This is the Horizon newspaper. It's delivered every day. It will tell you what's going on around the ship from early in the morning right up until the early hours of the following morning. I'm going to have a look at what the dress code is and see what the entertainment's like this evening. So here we are in a typical balcony cabin on board. It's very similar to an interior or an ocean view, but it allows that little bit of extra room with your own balcony, which makes it very spacious and airy on board. Now it's great if you're cruising with the family. You can see here we're set up for the younger cruisers, so you know they can have a fantastic time on board. I think I'm just going to go and sit on the balcony and soak up some sunshine. Well, here we are, top deck of Ventura. There are 4 swimming pools on Ventura, so you can have a splash when you're on your cruise adventure. There are plenty of sun lounges if you fancy just chilling out by the pool with a book, with a drink in your hand. And if you need a drink, you'll find that from the Breakers Bar, which is here. And if you fancy a spot of lunch, head to the poolside grill. Do you know what? I could stay here all day. Welcome to Reef on board Ventura. This is the kids club, so much fun going on here. Now you can bring your children here, aged between 0 and 17, and they'll be divided with kids of their own age, so they'll be having fun making things, designing things, playing games and having activities all throughout the day, whilst you can be enjoying the facilities around the ship. Well, this is the retreat on board Ventura. At the front of the ship, if you fancy escaping all the hustle and bustle of the top deck, you can come here for a small cover charge and enjoy just quiet relaxation for the whole entire day. Well, this is the dining options on board, the main dining room. We've got 2 options for you here, cinnamon or saffron, where you can head to. There is club dining, which is the same table every evening at the same set time, or you can choose freedom dining, where you can come as you wish throughout the evening. But whichever time you choose, you'll always enjoy the same fantastic food. Welcome to Epicurean. This is a speciality fine dining restaurant. Now you can eat here for a cover charge from just £28 per person, and you can get some great traditional English dishes, like we've got the Devonshire white crab to start with. We can have the pork fillet for our main, and something that I'm looking forward to here, the caramelised apple crumble. Now you can also head here for afternoon tea as well, which is served here and also in the main restaurant. That's with Eric Landlords, and from just £15 per person. But make sure you pre-book it when you come on board so you don't miss out. Welcome to the Arena Theatre here on board Ventura, and what a great venue it is. It's so big. Now you can come here for the main show that takes place every evening. That could be a show that can incorporate a guest act that comes on board, a magician, a vocalist, a musician, a guest entertainer, or of course there's the resident ship band, where you can enjoy live evening entertainment. Well, sadly my time has come to an end on board Ventura, and I can't wait to get back on for my next cruise holiday. You can see she is facility rich and a great choice for all the family. P&O Cruises is all about quintessential British quality.
Thanks, Richard. Just a quick reminder about our first-time guide to cruising is available to you absolutely free of charge. If you'd like a copy, give us a call on 03330 032 216. Calls will be charged at standard national rates. You can also get in touch and request a copy through our website at www.holidayandcruisetv.co.uk. Well, sadly that's all we have time for on this edition of All Aboard. But do join me next time, where we'll be taking a look on board more cruise ships. Until then, goodbye.